Okay, hello. I've recorded this about 4 times, so I'm gonna try to keep this one under 5 minutes. Let's just run the program. This is another little update, devlog, update slash devlog about my text-based game, text-based adventure game built with C, or written in C. This is helping me learn the language a little bit, and it's pretty fun. Uh, nice little hobby. So let's go ahead and let's just run the program. I decided to reduce the command lines that I had. I had two. There was like a main menu command line where you could do start and load and stuff like that, like you would do in a main menu of a video game, or the home menu, I guess would be a better term. But then also there was the in-game command line where actual things would happen in the game and yada yada yada. I decided to get rid of it. I just combine them into one, so everything will happen from here. So because of that, all the commands are on one command line. Um, that leads me to talking about a new command that I've added called /lore with the help of ChatGPT. Go ahead and use a clear command real quick because it's going to get slightly cluttered. So let's use that command /lore. And you can see here it brings up these options. You can navigate these options with your arrow keys. The back option just takes you back to the command line. If you click on one of these, click enter, it'll read from a text file. And what the lore command, I hope it does in the future, is going to be like a command you use to open a menu that has country information about these countries, lore about like certain characters, lore about maybe special weapons or places, stuff like that. But right now it's just a couple of countries that I have. So it reads through the whole thing. It's a little bit buggy because once it's done, you can see that it just disappeared. Once it stopped reading the file, it all just went away. So I have to figure that out. But that's something I've added in. Uh, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, I've been working a little bit on this story, kind of like the introduction, I guess you could say, kind of like set it up. Um, but right now it's still very much in development. I was working on it today and it's all messed up. So we're just gonna head start, and I've done this so many times. I'm just gonna speed through this part. I already think I'm at my time limit. Oh, I'm not. I'm halfway there though. Let's go ahead and try this. Um, this part sucks because I I created another function that reads through that whole text file like I did for the /lore command. So it's gonna read through it all, which will take a moment. Um, this time it won't disappear, but it does take a while. I need to make a build of this where I just like I can skip through everything, kind of automatically assign stuff, and then just test new implementations out. A dev build, I guess, like dev, like a lot of games have like dev tools and whatnot, God mode and stuff. All right, picking a profession, and we're just gonna go ahead and pick a warrior here. Um, yes, allocation four, and then I think we have two left, 2 points left. Yes. Okay, so now I have chapter zero. It's kind of just like this. A lot of these games start off with you waking up somewhere. You're just some sleepy person in any fucking game. You just like wake up on a beach or wake up in a forest like Minecraft or something. You know what I mean? So this is no different. You wake up aboard a ship and you're headed towards the port of Alabaster. And so the player can do a couple of things. It's not quite formatted the way I want it to yet, but right now it only accepts numbers. But eventually I'd like it to be where if you get a certain amount of characters, words for each option, it'll do that option. Um, right on time. So if you click three, it'll go through and say whatever three was. You look at the mirror on the wall, yada yada, and it takes a couple that option away, and now it forces you to do something different a little bit. Right now, it's very much pushing you a certain direction, but eventually, I'm gonna have to think of logic to allow the player to make their own adventure and let them do their own thing. If you want to go right, and that's just what happens. You know what I mean? Um, but in this portion, it's kind of like guiding you. kind of false sense of freedom here. So if we did two, it doesn't. It just goes straight to, hey, just go to one or whatever the hell. So, but that's it. So it's still a work in progress, and it's becoming a little bit more of a clean project for me. As time goes by, I learn something new, or I'll think about it more. I'm like, nah, that's a terrible way of doing things. So let's just fix that. So thank you for watching or listening to my devlog number 4, I think. Peace.